Mr. Tyler, good afternoon.
Hey, Randy. Okay. Okay, Randy made it. We have about 3 more minutes before we get started. Do his attendance again. There's Randy. All right. So, Randy, try to get logged into your Etsy and your Scratch account. All right. Okay, Rush, you ready?
Yeah, we could get started even though it's just Randy.
Right.
I'm ready. I'm in here.
Yeah, I
All right.
know. So he's gonna have quadruple the work, Randy. That's cool.
I got quadruple the work.
I mean, just you're gonna do a lot of reading because ain't nobody else in here.
Oh, it's fine. I don't mind reading.
All
You
right.
want me to read both of the norms?
Yeah, start off with the basic norms and the academic norms.
No one has the right to hurt another person. Education and the classroom are sacred. We will never behave in a way that will discredit ourselves, our school, or our family. An Excel Academy Southwest student always acts with integrity. We take pride in Excel Academy of Southwest.
Good
We
job.
respect the opinion. Oh yeah, I don't need that right.
Did he see the academic? Randy.
Oh, you want me to read the academics too?
Yeah, I said both.
Oh, we respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participant. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post secondary
endeavors. Good job. All right, GGI Townhouse, mandatory for all students. I guess I'm going to direct it straight to you, Randy. You know, my speech going to vary on the audience. So, you know, being as though you're the only one, I'm going to just talk to you directly. You know, we got GGI Townhouse Monday through Friday, 11:15 a.m. You know, it's a lot of beneficial and informative information. You know, is prizes being handed out left and right. Is, you know, special guests. It's so much opportunity, so much knowledge to soak in. So many topics, and you know, just conversations to expand the brain, and you know, to get to have you thinking. You know, maybe something you wasn't thinking about before. You know, give you options. You know what I'm saying? We just do the best we can. This is y'all program, you know what I'm saying? This is for the students. So we go above and beyond to try to, you know, make it the best experience with the little 30 minutes that we do have, you know, to do all of that. So if you don't go to GI and Tailhouse, I recommend highly that you start going. All right. Well, you probably do. So I'm not saying that you don't go, but if you're not, then I would suggest you do. All right. Next slide. All right, go ahead, Randy. Read. Start from every Wednesday and Thursday.
Every Wednesday and Thursday, learn to code from the convenience of your home and get extra credit for some of your classes. The pandemic's effect on the coding job market, why lean to code, the surprisingly broad benefits of coding. Interested?
All right, good job. Next slide. All right, start from daily tasks and read the text below it too, and then you good.
Daily task. Students will be able to complete the evaluation in EDSB. Hello, I inspiring STEM students. Welcome to class. Inside of EDSB, can access all pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are normally ready to review by 4 p.m. daily.
Good job, Randy. Good job. You racking up points, my brother. All right, go ahead. One more time, Randy. If you need help, you know, I'll help you out. You start from term of the day, word of the day, and then just
Classroom
read
term
the
of the
agenda.
day is electrical depot.
Hmm.
Word of the day, exemplar.
Yes,
Class
sir.
resume when the time expires. Be prepared to share your screen out for in-class points.
All
Welcome
right,
to Intro to Engineering with Robotics. Agenda. Today's objective, analyze the connection between the electric field and electric potential.
good
I'll
job.
be back. Skynet.
All right, good job. Good job. Great job, actually. You rocked out by yourself, man. What's this, Tyler?
Can you hear me now or no? Because there
Yeah,
was
I
a
can hear
lag.
you now. Yeah, I know what was going on. I can hear you now.
Yeah, it was a small lag on the computer's end. All right, so great job, Randy. As Rush already mentioned, but what we're doing now is jumping into today's assignment. So I'm gonna put this pretty much in the chat. And dang, Randy, I got to give you a lot of points because he read most of the what other students better take advantage of. He boosted his grade a lot. Seems like.
Thank
Uh,
you, Tyler. Thank you.
no, that's cool, man. So start reading what's in the chat, man. You've been taking control. You got it. You got it, Randy.
Yeah, wait. Can you zoom in on it? You think you could
No,
zoom
no.
in?
Look at the chat.
Oh, you want me to read the chat?
Yeah.
All right. Hello and good day to all future computer scientists. You will need to create a Scratch account and utilize the tutorial to create this project efficiently. The link to begin creating your project for today in One Way Sync Encore TV Remix. Use the code to recreate remix your own sprites and backdrop for the entire program. All segments of code need to be ready by tomorrow morning's class. Please keep in mind that you must choose your own sprites and backdrops for this project and all future projects. Stay safe as well as warm out there and send. Hello, Mr. Tyler? You're on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can you hear me
I
now?
can hear
Cool.
you.
Yeah,
Now.
sorry about that. So I was going to say, again, I kind of gave you the wrong objective, so we'll cover that later. But what I want you to focus on is opening up your MIT Scratch profile and try to resize your screens so you're able to look at the example code and then also uh, set up your new Scratch project the same way. Okay. This is a review project. So all we're doing in this project now is recreating the code, much like we did last week. Here's what I mean by that. This is the example code, right? And you might have seen this a while back. If not, this is going to help you out with the assignment because you always go back and do this assignment. There's an assignment in there from the last 2 weeks we've been in class that's similar to this one. Excuse me. So now I'm going to go inside the project page so you can see. And again, you got to be logged in, Randy, to your Scratch account. And once you're logged in, create you a new page so you can, recreate this project. The link for this project you just read in the chat, Randy. So make sure you open that up. And it looks like this. When we expand it, hit the play button, and it tells you, hey, let's see what happens when we whack a mole, and you see it animates. Okay. So, and then for this one, it completely doesn't work. There's a way to make it work with the kitten. First, I want you to, and this is extra credit if you can make this last part work, or you can have an animation on this screen. So let's go back to the code and click See Inside. And you got comments in here, but what I want you to focus on is recreating each of these sprites as your own. So have this open like this. Make sure you log into your Scratch account. We already talked about how to do that. And then you click on Create. Once you're done with this project, you got to make sure you save the project and also share it so it can be visible when you send it to me. You want to save it so that if, I don't know, the computer shuts off, you lose internet connectivity. There's a lot of things could happen. But basically, you want to make sure this is done so you can access it from your phone, you can access from another computer, and all you're going to need is to be able to connect to your Scratch account online if you saved it and you logged in. All right, so give us a second to load.
Yeah, my Scratch account is confirmed.
Oh, okay. So did you log into it?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so now all I need you to do is make sure you have my code open so you can know what to do, right? And have your Scratch account open, ready to recreate everything. As I said before, when you create, you're going to start with this kitten. You want to remove that because that's a default sprite, meaning every project starts with that. So remove that kitten and then choose 4 sprites of your own. We do that by, this is like as if you were logged into yours. Come down here to choose sprite. And once you choose a sprite, you want to choose one of the sprites or characters that has animations. The reason you got to do this is because some of your programming is going to allow you to animate the sprites that you have on the screen. Okay, so I'm gonna come here and let's choose Ben. And I chose Ben because you see I didn't click on him, he was moving. So that means he has many costumes. And you can check if they have many costumes, which is what I'm asking you for, by first choosing a sprite that you think has the costumes and what you want, and then clicking on costumes, and you'll see how many costumes are available for this particular sprite. Pretty soon, I'm going to show you all how to recreate the code without having to do all the block coding, and you just fix the code. And then after that, we're gonna be using our kits next week. So Randy, I hope you have your kit. You might want to get used to using it again because
My
those
Raspberry,
assignments. Say what?
my Raspberry Pi kit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got it connected.
We're going to be using that next week, so get used to getting it ready to go. Now, this sprite has 4 costumes. That's what I was telling everybody about. You want to make sure you choose a sprite that has at least 3 to 4 costumes. Now, I chose this one. I'm gonna choose another one because you need 4 sprites, right? So let's try someone else that moves. How about Andy? No, let's do Anita Dance, right?
Yo, yo.
So now I got at least 2 sprites ready. I'm gonna select the first sprite. And before I do that, let's not forget you need a backdrop, right? So I'm gonna click stage and then I'm gonna go choose a stage, right? Or a backdrop. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put them in a castle. You can choose your own, but so far so good. And you got 2 more sprites you got to add later. But let's work on these 2 sprites in their coding. So I'm gonna click on this first one I added, resize my screen, and then I'm gonna follow this code. This is the first sprite. This is the first sprite. So the first block I need, I got to go to events, and I'm just matching up the colors of the blocks to find where they are. So I'm looking at my source code or my example code, and you see it's this gold color for events. So I got to click on events and then drag that right here. Okay. Next is this next block of code, and I'm just following block by block and reprogramming. So it's this one that says switch costume to. It has in the look section. It makes sense because it's a switch a costume. That's a look feature or category. So I'm gonna grab that. I gotta find it in this list of looks. So I'm looking for switch costume to, and I found it. Try not to worry about which one it's set to, but again, it has all the costumes listed so you can choose which costume you want your character or sprite to start off with. I'm gonna say start off with A. And then it says our next block, following my example that you should have open so you can do it yourself, because we'll give you time to work on this, see how much you can get done. You can click on motion. Once we're in motion and I'm matching up the colors, that's how I'm figuring this out. I'm going to grab the go to X and Y block. Grab that from here and snap it in like a Lego. Okay, so that's as far as I can take you because I want you to use about 10 to 15 minutes. Can I get more? No. So 10 minutes. See how if you can get both of these sprites coded. I'll try to give you a couple more minutes. Yeah, look at the clock. So if I do 15, that'll be 1 o'clock. I can do you 15 minutes because I'm looking at that. That'll put us at basically 12:55. No, yeah, put us at 12:55 or 1 o'clock. So anyway, let me show you the the objective again, in case you forgot. Because I remember I said you didn't read the right one. I'm like, something's missing. So for a few more points, Randy, I'm gonna need you to read 2 slides because we didn't do it earlier. You see the screen at all?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, go ahead.
MIT Exploring Computer Science. MIT, Scratch, and Microsoft make code projects are required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone, however, functionally will be limited. An actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois via the Board of Education. For questions or concerns, email me at mtyler@camelotforkids.org.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so let's come here. And I need you to read this part, Randy.
Today's objective: implement one-way synchronization between 2 sprites through message passing. Classroom term of the day is synchronization. Word of the day is exemplar.
Very good, very good. Okay, so I'm gonna set a clock. You know what you got to do, and then at the end, we need you to share out so I can see how far you've gotten. Okay, don't forget to share your project. You know we went through already, Randy, so you can have a link to share at the end, and name the project the same as the example code I gave you. All right, so 15 minutes. If you get stuck, I can try to give you clues, but I want you to try on your own to try to get as much coding done as possible. Start with the first one, and then once you're done, go to the next. Mr. Lee Carter, are you present?
Yeah,
Okay. What's going on with your camera, man?
they told me that our cameras don't have to be on.
That's not what they said to us. They say you need a
Miss
parent to
Jane told me that, and Mr. Overdyke.
understand that. I understand that, but it requires a parent to say that you can't do that, not the student. So you're taking bits and pieces, sir. Okay, he left. The parent, I read that too. The parent has to confirm that. So I got to talk to the staff. All right, let me call home. All right, let's see here. Okay, where is the contact info for the young man? Uh, for my sheet. Here we go. Then I can do this one. All right.
Mr. Tyler.
What's going on, Randy?
Um, why is your coding different than what I have? Like the screen you have on the left, I don't have the same thing in some other coding.
That's because that's the example code I gave you.
Oh, so the other coding is the real coding?
So okay, so you see the chat?
Mm, yeah,
You see the part that says the link to begin creating your project is
yeah, the link to begin
that's
creating.
that's what's on the left.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it open.
Yeah, that's the example code you use to recreate your code.
Oh, I think I'm doing it good then.
Huh?
I said, all right, I get it now.
You got it now? Okay. Okay, so it's 12:55. Looks like you just found the code. So I'm gonna give you about 5 more minutes to try to get something else coded. Seems like you was trying to get yourself set up. Because we got a minute left. All right. So keep trying. Line your screens up like mine so you can follow the code.
Mr. Tyler, where do you find circle play at?
Where you find what at?
Circle play at?
What do you mean circle play?
The button.
You don't use that button. You use your own sprite.
Oh.
So you use your own characters, the buttons, all that. So choose a sprite, then recode it.
Alright, so I don't have to do the buttons and all that?
No, you're doing them. You're doing the buttons and the codes. It's just you're using different characters.
Oh, alright, I get
You're
it.
using your own character, right? Like I did, and then you follow the block code to make the character do something, and that's for each sprite. So start with that first one. So you see, I got Ben here. That was my first sprite I chose earlier. And then I'm going to reprogram Ben with all this stuff for the button. Then I'm going to go to the next one, which was whack-a-mole. Then we're going to code everything for that one. But the timer expired. I want to give you more time, but first we got to review our objective. Okay, Randy, can you read what's on the screen there?
Yes. Today's objective: implement one-way synchronization between two sprites through message passing. Classroom turn of the day, synchronization. Word of the day, exemplar.
Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm going to give you about at most 10 more minutes to work on getting something done, all right? Let me go to the timer. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see how much you can get done. Okay, Randy, are you ready to share? Randy here.
Yes, I'm ready to share Mr. Tyler.
All right. So hold on. Before you do that, let's review the objective one last time. Can you read what's on the screen there?
To, today's objective: implement one-way synchronization between two sprites to message passing. Classroom term of the day is synchronization. Word of the day is exemplar.
All right, Randy, I'm gonna stop sharing, and then you go ahead and share your screen. There you go. I'm seeing something come. Okay. Okay, you getting a lot done there, Randy. Don't forget to hit that orange share button when you get done with everything. You got one more sprite, right? You got a 4 sprites you got to program. You got 3. So in that code I gave you is 4 sprites you got to program. So you got one more to go. Don't forget to name your project. You got 1 there. But also make sure you click on that share button so when you're ready to share that link, you can. You see the orange share button up top?
Wait, the share button?
Yeah, you see that orange share button?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. So make sure you click on that. So when you're ready to turn it in, you can, and I'll see it. See right now. Oh, you just did it. Okay, good. So now your copy link is ready. So keep on coding, but class is pretty much over with. Randy, don't forget to try to include the words in your project. So that's exemplar and synchronization, the definitions of those. Try to find some way to put it in your code and make sure it displays or shows. All right, that's the exit slip part.
Wait, where my work shows?
So okay, so you see where you okay, so you got your programming good. Now somewhere in there, can you include what is it? I think it's the looks category.
Looks.
Okay, and then you see where it says say,
Yeah.
grab one of those. You're gonna need 2 of them actually. Yep, snap it somewhere in there. And another one. Okay. Now in there you're gonna put both of the definitions, right? So first one that you put in, you put a definition of synchronization. The next one you're about to type in, you could put exemplar in there, okay? But you got to put the definition. So you got to look up what those words mean.
So do I gotta make a match up like synchronization?
So
Something.
synchronization, definition, and then go back to that other block that you put in there for say, and you're going to do exemplar and what it means, okay?
All right, I put it all in one, right? In one.
No, you one at a time. So remember you took 2 blocks, right?
Yeah.
So the first block should be synchronization and its definition, right?
Yeah.
And then the next block you put in there where you was just at, you put exemplar.
All right.
Okay.
Wait, do I gotta write exemplar?
You said what?
Do I gotta write the actual word or just write the definition for it?
You got to write the word and the definition for each. That's why you're getting exit slip points. Okay. So make sure you have that done before 8.
All right.
Okay. So it's 1:12. I'm gonna let you go a little early so you can keep working. This is due by 8 tonight, Randy. Turn it in so I can grade it. We can improve that score. All right.
All right.
All right, dude. Get ready for your next period. It starts at 1:30.
All right. Can I also turn in my little assignments?
Yeah, I told you could have been did that, dude.
Oh. All right.
All right.
Bye, Mr. Tyler.
All right, dude.
Have a good day.
You too. Hey, Russ.
Hey.
Everything all right, dude?
Yeah, I was trying to do this darn log thing.
Okay. Yeah, I just did the log myself on Lee Carter.
Yeah.
He didn't even come back.
For real? What happened?
I think Lane and a few teachers are telling them incorrectly. They read that message from CPS, and what they're saying to students is, "You don't need to have your camera on." And I'm like, "That's not what we discussed, y'all."
Oh my
So I got to
god.
give them a call. The
I
only
wonder who
way
told him that.
Lane, and so that's what Lee Carter said. He probably lied on him. I got to check, but he said the teachers told me I don't have to do it. Mr. Rollins, Mr. Overdyke. I was like, I don't think that's what they said. If your parent, that's what's in the message. If your parent says they do not want you to be on camera, that is the only time you can opt out of being on the camera. It's not, I just don't want to be on the camera. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
Because then you're able to like not really be in class and move around. That's the reason why I keep trying to enforce that.
Yeah.
I'll try calling and leaving a message with the parent, but all I can do is leave a voicemail. So
Yeah. So Jalen doing pretty good. It seemed like he on task. He on point. You know, he come to
yeah,
class early.
yeah, he's doing a lot better. And then
Yeah.
you saw the message that Miss Tillery sent out, right?
What about Rollins?
No, not about Rollins. About so you probably didn't see it. It's about how the students with certain conditions are doing. It's a health check.
Oh, okay. No, I ain't see that. What's that in an email?
Yeah, it was in the email a moment ago.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna shut this down. Get ready for next period. I'll see you over there.
All right.